I walk into the room, and he's like, "Hey, you want to say hi to my friends?" And I said, "No." And I start taking my clothes off.
No. Oh, God. No. Are we on? Testing, 1, 2, 3. You know what else is on? That tag on that bracelet. It's okay. Hey guys, welcome to the 3rd floor.
With First Dibs.
That's right. I'm Lorett.
And I'm Patty.
Are we gonna go by Patty?
We're gonna go by Patty.
Okay,
I
great.
Like
Because her real name is Florencia Guadalupe.
no manch. No sabes que gracia.
Be careful, there might be people listening with that name, which is an awesome name.
Great name. Great name.
Nothing against Catholics.
No.
We got in trouble for doing something there.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit.
You see, Jesus and shit cannot be put in the same sentence. All right, guys. We promised we just started our wine.
Yes.
This is going to be our first podcast. Our kids and our husbands have been encouraging us to do this.
And we went and said, yes.
Well, we just showed up, but they did. I mean, they did great on the prep work.
Amazing.
I will tell you. And I mean, if they think that we have something to say, maybe
we do.
Maybe 2 or 3 other people think so too.
I like it. I like what you have to say.
Oh, that's so sweet. I like you, but I don't want to get sick. So we, my awesome daughter, she is our production manager. Is that, I don't know what is that's even what it's called.
I like that.
I've never watched a podcast.
No, you haven't?
I have not.
I have.
Yes.
Yes.
You have a little bit more free time right now because you're not.
This is true.
I'm
unemployed.
going 100 miles an hour.
Hold on, we got somebody
Get closer
going.
to the mic a little bit.
Am I too far?
I think so. Listen,
Is this
get
better?
close to the mic.
Don't be afraid of it.
Don't be
It
afraid
doesn't
of it.
hurt me?
No.
Okay.
It's not the real
It
thing.
catches everything.
It does catch everything.
Okay, anyway, so
I think that I don't even know what the focus is going to be. I don't know what the purpose is going to be, but I know that you are my best friend and we're going to have a good time. And
oh yes. So that's what we're gonna do. We're
So
gonna
that's
share
what
with
we
you our life and any questions you may have in the future. I don't know. We're gonna try to help one another through these times, I guess, right? I
for
don't know.
ourselves, if anything.
You know, lots of therapy is gonna come out of this.
I think so. So salud,
Okay, bueno, chicas. salud.
dinero.
Y mucho amor. Obviously.
¿En qué quedamos? What were we talking about?
We were talking
2 minutes ago because that's how long it's been.
2 minutes. Okay.
Listen,
We were talking about husbands.
Okay, we're talking about husbands.
Yes.
Okay.
You know we should be touching our faces, by the way.
No, you shouldn't especially, because I'm pretty convinced someone in my family has had COVID. Hold on, am I talking into the microphone or not? 'Cause I'm confused.
You are.
I am?
Yes, you're talking. Into
You can
the
hear
mic.
me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
damn, I gotta get
Well, I'm
spanked.
just saying, don't, yes.
You know, throughout this entire process, because your daughter is going to be your behind the scenes producer, type,
Right.
I mean everything. She's going to get to know us like no tomorrow.
That's what's scary. Not that it's scary. That's not the right word.
I think it's beautiful
Okay, well then
because
that's beautiful.
I would love for my son to be like 1% interested in who is Patricia.
But he's a boy, and I know we've had this conversation, and maybe this is not for this podcast, but
Okay.
he's a boy, and they lack that sensitive touch. Not that boys are not sensitive, okay? I'm not saying that, but I think it's more of a female thing to want to be connected to your
Well,
mom.
that's true.
And you have a beautiful relationship
No,
with
I
your
do.
mom.
I do. She's my best friend.
There you go. And so I think that it's very easy for you to have that with her, and then maybe it's hard to kind of accept.
I guess you're right. I'm using my relationship that I only know with my mother,
Right.
and I'm trying to apply it to myself as a mother.
And since your mom didn't have a boy, you don't know what to compare that with.
That is true.
But I'm here to tell you that you have a great relationship with your
I do.
son, and he's a great guy.
He's a great guy. He's a
So-
great young man.
So let's go back to we were talking about our husbands, or you
Did
can
y'all talk about what happened?
With what?
Why, like... the-
why we even started this.
Well, no, the TikTok situation.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean we can go for hours on that.
Listen, I've had to be
Listen,
on mute
Linda.
for a couple of times.
You had a what?
Be on mute because I want to talk all the time. to
Okay,
you.
so tell me.
Well, I mean, I was just saying, next time we need to get 2 of these things because now I can't get the peanuts.
Right.
And then
So
you
I was
said
trying to
you
be cheap. I was trying to be frugal, and then I forgot
But where'd you buy these?
we're risk takers. That's what we are. We are risk takers.
Ooh,
We're
yes,
dipping
look
into
at
the
me.
same peanut bowl. God forbid you get sick, and
No,
then
we're
it's
not going
like,
to.
no, in the name of Jesus. You know what? We forgot.
It's a prayer.
Do it now.
Okay, prayer.
This doesn't have to be in the video.
Yeah.
Father God, we just thank you for this moment of togetherness. We thank you for being able to be in a country where we can speak our mind and tell our truth, Father God,
Amen.
where we're still striving to be accepted and given the same privileges as everybody else, Father God, that you just bring this nation under one God, and that is you. We ask you that you may lead us in this podcast to only glorify you, only raise your name, and share kindness and love as you so faithfully have bestowed against or over us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, so now I feel better.
Yes.
Now I can drink more because I prayed.
Your Jesus juice.
My Jesus juice. Okay, so I guess we could start with what this brought us here today, which, I mean, for a while,
Yeah. we
my
have.
kids have at least been saying that. Issa's been telling you about we need to do a podcast. You guys have really
I have been also very like proactive. Like we have a lot to share.
right.
I mean, we've known
We got
each
a lot of
other-
mumbo
a
jumbo.
lot of mumbo jumbo, a lot of experiences. But then again, we've known each other for, I mean, a long time.
Well, let's say the number.
I'm bad at math.
Okay.
So what is it?
So
I was 11.
I'm 46.
I'm 45.
Okay. So we've known each other when we were 13.
Why do we have to use our brain?
Yeah. Get the calculator for the
46
simple two-digit
minus
addition.
11. We've known each other for 35 years.
Wow.
35 years. And-
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So believe me, there's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about, and you know, some interesting, not so much, some not so much, you know, but I guess we can
But
still
we
talk
find
about it.
interesting.
So, of course, First Dibs is a resale consignment shop in Houston, Texas. This boutique had been here for 17 plus years. My family and I purchased it about a year ago now. And Patty has been a great addition to the store. We've met a lot of people. We've experienced a lot of great things.
Yeah.
We do our Wednesday night lives, which are
Hilarious.
our attempts to sell something.
Yes.
It turns out that we drink wine and we make people laugh, and so that's even better than
Yeah.
anything else.
Absolutely.
And so with everything going on with COVID and Black Lives Matter, it was just kind of, God was tugging at my heart to put something, not so much a sticker, but something on the door to display, so that if a black woman walked in,
Mm-hmm.
she knew, you know what? This is a safe place.
Okay.
I'm not going to be looked at differently, or
Treated
I'm not
differently.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Most people haven't noticed the sticker. It's been there for 3 weeks right after we opened, and getting the sticker on the door was not an easy process.
Right.
And I'm very impatient, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
We want immediate satisfaction.
immediate.
Mm-hmm.
And so it went from, Issa designing it for me, and then getting it to her brother so he can print it where it needs to be printed at my dad's shop, and then getting the right measurements, and then changing the color. So it was
A lot of steps. It
a
took.
1 week step for one sticker that's like a 5x7.
Wow.
And then it got to me, and I didn't like the way it was cut, because the perfectionist part, pardon me.
Yep.
And even if, as I was applying it on the door, it was difficult. It was crooked. It wasn't aligned correctly.
Oh wow.
And I could feel at that moment a voice, which I think is God, whispering, vas a ver, which in Spanish, in English that means you'll see.
You'll see.
So, of course, I thought, oh, I'll see this is not going to work, or I'll see this is going to become a problem, right? And my human,
Because you're now stepping out to something a little more like I would say political, maybe. You know, you're stepping up to what you feel, and sometimes that's a little scary.
And I think people think it's political. In my opinion, it's not political. It's just a human right.
Correct. But
Okay.
as we all put it in the bubble, that's what
Right.
it is, right? So you're like, oh my God. So what are they people going to think? What's going to happen?
And that really didn't even. It was something. It was something there. It could have been that. It was something there. Couldn't tell you now. But and maybe Isa can post how small it
The
is.
size of it.
Most of our shoppers are between, I don't know, 21 and 65. So, I mean, most
That's
of
a
us will
broad
need
spectrum.
readers
Yeah.
to kind of look where it says Black Lives Matter. And sure enough, someone noticed. And she let me know via voicemail that she didn't like it. In her own ways, you know, we have a clip on Instagram, and it didn't bother me until she said, I, you know, not verbatim, but I'm not going to shop there. I know what you represent. I see what you stand for. I don't know if you know what that means. Just, she didn't like it. And she was letting me know via voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
And what bothered me, Patty, was that she said, and I'm going to let everybody know.
I know.
And to me, I don't know who she is.
Mm.
So I said, man, everybody, you know, what if everybody is half a memorial?
Yeah, and I know. And that's what it feels like. It feels like when she says everybody, it feels the entire city almost. Like you
Right.
feel like you're going to shut down.
Right.
Like it's the end of the store, because that's what a business owner feels. It's a very personal thing, because when you have your business, you put your heart and your soul and who you are into the store. At least I know that's how you are, and that's how we
Right.
are and what we do.
Absolutely.
So you take it very personal.
Very. That
Yeah.
part, you know, if
Yeah.
you don't want to come here, listen, I've gone to, you know, I've maybe chosen not to go to certain places. I don't express that to the company for whatever reason. I thought they overcharged me. I thought they cheated me on something, you know.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Never because of who they are or who owns it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so Isa posted it, but what the camera didn't catch is that I cried immediately after, and she goes, "Mom, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to record you." I said, you know, it's not that. What bothers me, or what hurts me, is that I don't think that woman that shopped here and made that comment either realized or had understood that I'm a Latina and I'm a minority.
Mm-hmm.
And so I may not be black and I may not be going through the things that they've gone through. But then I started feeling, what if I were a black woman?
Mm-hmm.
How would that message, how would she take that message? Because, you know, and most people would be like, whatever, clap, because that's what I did. But I was having such a tough day that day.
Right.
The internet was down. My phone has, you know, fallen in water.
Mm.
Luke was having a hard day. And that could have really gone 50-50. I could have said, you know what? Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
This
It's
is it
over.
for me.
Done. Check. Mm-hmm.
Take the sticker down.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to take that sticker down. I don't want that kind of
I
problem.
don't want that kind of I don't want that kind of attention.
Attention. And I thought, you know what? I went home, sad. My kids ordered food. That always makes me happy because they paid for it.
Oh, that's even the best part. It's not the food as they pay for it.
And Issa goes, "Oh, do you mind if I put that video on TikTok?" I'm like, sure, you know. I mean, I was looking like shit in the video. So
You
I'm
did
like,
not.
300 people might see it in 18 years. I don't care. It blew up.
I know.
To God be the glory, it blew up in ways that I didn't even expect. I didn't even think TikTok had that kind of capacity.
Correct.
So we got a lot of support, and it's been very overwhelming because, number one, I doubt that person that called, who is anonymous,
Right.
she may or may not know 100,000 people.
But now 100,000 people and plus know who you are and who the store is
And what we
you're-
stand
and
for.
What we stand for.
You know, have you been discriminated against? Have you gone through something like that?
Oh my God. I mean,
Because you
look.
tell us where you're from.
Well, I'm from Colombia. Born in
Were
Colombia.
you really born there?
I was born in
Yeah, I know you
Bogotá,
told me.
Colombia. I was born there. I moved here when I was 3 years old.
Cali.
Cali. My dad's from Cali. Yes.
Okay,
Probably
not a
from Cali,
singer.
though. But yeah, I was born there, raised here, and well, you know what? Yes, I did, as a matter of fact, and I
Really?
got very upset by it.
Really? Like you
Yes.
noticed it? Like
I
it was in
noticed it
plain
for the first
sight?
time in my life. It was 2 years ago when we went to Florida, ironically.
Oh, this is recently.
This is recent.
Even with your highlights?
Yeah, even with
Oh.
my J-Lo highlights. Anyways, so went there 2 years ago, and they didn't want to seat us.
No.
Yeah, I won't tell the restaurant, but it's a drink that they sell at Ninfas or any of like those places, you know. Anyways, so yeah, and they did not want to seat us.
So
and
they didn't want to seat you because what?
they were just being. They had plenty of tables available.
Wow.
And I was very nice, and you know how I
Mm.
am, and da da da. And they were just like, no, we don't have tables available.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys end up leaving?
We left.
That's
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah, no, I'm like, no, goodbye. And then we made a complaint, and they sent us coupons to go and visit them when they knew we were out of town.
Oh yeah,
So
that's crazy.
hello, thank you very
Yeah.
much for the coupon. I'm not
Yeah.
going back to Florida for that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no.
So-
Now I know what you're talking about.
Exactly. So can you imagine? That was the first time I felt that, and I expressed it. And I said, well, I said you need to put a smile on your face.
But you know
and
what?
get better customer service.
You expressed it, and how many people express it of color
Mhm.
and don't get a response? You know,
Yeah, I know.
that's
Crazy.
tough.
But I want to tell you, my friend, I did see the video because I've been a little MIA from the
Mhm.
store because of
Mhm.
this whole COVID-19, and I've been really keeping a low profile because I do suffer from asthma, and so I don't want to
Right.
put myself out there too much. But when I saw the video of what happened, of the message, I was concerned because me too, as being a business owner on my
Mhm,
end,
mhm,
I know what it feels like to receive a call
mhm.
and be like and be I don't know if the word is attacked, but be called out for something, right?
Called out. That's the perfect word.
Called out for something, whatever it is, and you feel it, you take it personal.
Mhm.
Because what you do it with your heart.
Absolutely.
And so you feel like the world's gonna end, you feel like that your business is over with,
Right.
that everybody's looking at you in a bad way.
You're in a pandemic,
You're-
and
you're
then you
in a
get
pandemic,
this.
You get this, and so I was like, I gotta call my friend. And
Mm.
for one reason or another, we weren't able to talk that day. But I want you to know that I was there with you, even though I
Mm.
wasn't here physically, and I know that I haven't been here for a while physically. But I want
Mhm.
you to know that I am here with you.
I felt you, and I
You
think you
know.
would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
You would have copped it back.
Oh, yes, we would have totally. Because my thing is this, like you said at the top of the segment, is
Oh, do we have a segment?
girl, we have a segment. This is like real, okay? Watch. This is the first one of many.
Stay tuned,
Stay
ladies.
tuned. But as you said, you know, it's about love, it's about acceptance, it's about having the privilege of living in a country where we can express our differences, right? And that was a thing. It's like you can express your difference. You can put what you feel on the window of your storefront.
Absolutely.
And we have to respect that.
Absolutely.
And if you have nothing good to say, as my mother always says,
Mhm.
if you have nothing pretty or good to say, then don't say anything.
Right.
We need to start saying things of love and kindness. Because this
Absolutely.
world is already too cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, as I said.
Absolutely.
So that's my thing on that, you know?
Well, I appreciate that, and I thank you, and I know that you would have been supportive with that decision, because you never know. I mean, I've told the story a few times. Several people have seen it, and you never know how someone's gonna take it. You don't know if they say, "Well, you know what, Lorett, you might want to take that down," and you know, a few days before that, I had recommended to someone, to my sister. They own a business, and I said, "Why don't you put a sticker on the door?"
Mm-hmm.
And her husband is black,
Right.
and she said, "You know, I don't think he wants to do that." And I didn't understand why not.
Right.
And so, and it wasn't even a sticker. It was, I think there was a company saying you'll get a free delivery if you say you're black owned. And
Okay, okay.
he didn't want to say that he was. Not because he's not proud. Well, I thought maybe that's a reason, right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe he doesn't want to say that he's black. I don't know.
So what was his reason?
Now I understand.
Uh-huh.
Because there are people out there who because you're Hispanic, Latina, Black, Asian, and whatever other nationality,
Mhm.
they might not want to shop there with you because they don't believe you deserve it, earned it, or just, you know,
Wow.
for sake of the other word, the R word, you know? And it was such a full circle moment for me to be like, why wouldn't he do it? And then like, okay, I understand. He doesn't want to do that because he's lived racism. He knows what it is
What it
too.
feels like, what it's been, that rejection.
And you know, this morning, another friend of mine, she is Vietnamese. She was telling me that when she went out, when you talked about dinner with her husband and her family, Black and Asians were in one section of the room. She noticed it point blank. And this is like 2-3 years ago that had happened to her, and everybody else was on the other side. And you know, it's to a point where you have a child, I have children. I do not want, especially my 5-year-old, to live in a world that does that. Because tables can turn quick. How would it feel for us to feel that? Or for, you know,
Oh, I know.
Luke has light eyes, light hair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In no way do I want him to think that he's better than anyone else. So
No one is.
I think that it's when someone said it's a crazy time. No, it's not that. That's an easy word for us to.
It's an easy phrase, right? To just say it's
It's
a hard
crazy.
time. It's crazy time.
It's crazy, but I think this is
A time of reflection.
absolutely, and
A lot of changes, because now we've had time to slow down.
right,
You know, it's a time where it's historical
mm-hmm.
what we're living, and it's not over.
Absolutely
I
not.
mean, it's not over. And now we're having to be forced to look at life in a different way, look at ourselves in a different way. What are we doing with our time?
Look at other people
For the
in a
first
different
time,
way.
Yes, and for this first time, we have to actually plan ahead, literally. Where are we going to be next week?
Right.
Because you don't know what's going to happen now,
Right.
With the government, with everything going on, financially, in every way. So now we're having to look at things in a very different way. And so it is a time of change.
It is a time of change in every aspect. And I think that, at least for me, you know, this has been a topic in my household for a very long time. More prevalent now because of everything in the news and everything that's been happening. And now that you see it everywhere now. You can't shut it off.
No.
And I think that's a big reason why things are changing. I know that I was thinking this morning in the shower, like, you know, after my mom died, I realized very quick how short life is.
Mm-hmm.
And what do I want to do to make a difference? You know, sometimes days go by and I do nothing productive. Of course,
No, that's what you think.
well,
Because you're raising a 5-year-old.
Right.
That's productive.
No.
You know.
I mean,
have
like
a
in the
marriage and
grand.
that's- Okay, you're looking at a grander scale.
yes,
Okay, got it.
because we have
How are you
so
going
much.
to change the world, Pinky in the Brain? For those. We're going to rule the world.
What movie is that?
It's a cartoon.
Oh God. See, I'm not.
Pinky in the Brain.
You're gonna be the TV person.
Girl,
You're gonna
Pinky
be
in
the
Brain.
TV
We're
and the
gonna
movie
rule the
person
world.
here because
Yes, I know, right?
I will have to phone a
Too
friend.
much time on my hands.
yeah. You've just acquired this knowledge in the last 3 months.
Ask me about Sophia the First and Frozen 2 and
Oh my goodness.
I don't know, Dragon something.
So
Anyways, you're in the shower.
I was in the shower and I said, Lord, you know, we don't do enough. And so I was just reminded that I don't have to physically move mountains. I can start with supporting let's start with women. Different women in the community that are just starting their business.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, like you did today with the cookies.
Exactly, with Priceless
I
Cookies.
love that.
I feel like when we started this business, all the shoppers were helping us start a business.
For sure.
Every single one, whether we knew their name or
For
not,
sure.
they helped us start our business.
The viewers from the Wednesday Night Live and all of those things, that is support.
Absolutely. And so I just noticed that I feel like my breasts are just kind of sitting on the table. Lord have mercy. Mike, I'm just so comfortable. They're just like,
You
what?
just let them lay, girl.
Yeah, I'm
Let them lay.
Let them lay while we slay. Oh my
my
goodness.
God, it's
So, can we take a little time out? So I can have some water, or does it need to keep on going?
Oh, I mean, you can have water.
No, I'll give you some water.
I don't have to. Where's Kenneth? Did he leave?
Yes.
Okay. I just have some water. Okay, no, we're gonna keep on going. But I'm serious.
We're
Like,
gonna keep going, girl.
keep going.
Okay,
Would you like your fries? Maybe or no?
I would love my fries. I'll eat my fries on the. On
Do you
the
want
spot.
your,
Can I have my
Can you
honey
enseña el
mustard?
logo?
Mom,
That's a
we're
good
not
party.
famous. We're not famous.
We're not
We're manifesting.
Chick-fil-A might like what we have to say. So here is the change, my friend. For
The
me
what?
at least, the change during this whole COVID-19, right? So my mom has been on me about going back to school.
No.
Yes. Because the joke around my household is, I only have 2 years to graduate. That's been the joke for the past 25 years.
That you keep on saying that too.
Well, yeah, but so does my husband. And so finally my mom was like, you have to go back to school.
Good for you.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Never too
whatever.
late. Never too
That's
late.
what she said, right? So I'm like, I don't know. So I decided, okay, let me investigate. So I got my transcript back.
Okay. All right. Were you an A student?
My sons won't watch, right?
No, he'll never
'Cause
listen to
no,
this.
never. Because I always tell him
This
I
is
was
gonna
an
go
A
absolutely
student.
nowhere.
I'm like, I was an A student. You know, I was like really good. Withdrawal from a class? Never. Flunk a class? No, I never did that when I was, 20. Well, I get my transcript back. Okay. So, yeah, I took a lot of classes. And I did well.
That's it. Wait. No.
So
We said we're gonna be transparent.
I know, no, I'm
So
gonna
I
tell
didn't
you
go
right
to
now.
college. And that's one of my biggest
withdrew.
regrets.
Well, it's never too late.
No, it's not. But you have a 2-year heads up.
Well, yes. So I
I
withdrew from some
yeah.
classes, biology. Oh, I got a lot of D's
Oh my God.
because I was busy.
You're busy with your
with
future
my
husband.
Yeah. Because here's the thing: because on the way to college or the university, on the toll, literally going to the university was his apartment.
Oh, Bon Chicka Bamba.
Yes. So
Want to
I was
remind us of your age, or your tender age?
I was tender 20, and so well, no, I'm lying. A tender 19.
Oh God.
So I'm
I was
driving
alone.
to school,
Uh-huh.
and it's like, do I take the exit or do I go to school?
What freedom we had back.
And
I mean,
I-
now you have Life 360, parents to know
Yo,
everything.
Yes. See, that's the thing. So I took the exit.
No one can fucking
See?
private.
No, nobody can lie anymore.
No,
I'm telling
nothing.
you. And so my husband Armando would tell me, don't come and visit me because I'm not
Aw.
going to be here because he wanted me to go to class.
Oh, that's sweet.
So, but I didn't listen. So I took the exit and I would walk up to his apartment and he would be sitting on his couch
Uh-huh.
eating grapes
Okay. Naked.
in his underwear,
Oh, okay.
watching like a TV show. And I would knock on the door, I'm like, hello. And so I didn't go to class.
Why?
And then-
Because you helped them get dressed?
For sure. Well, I was doing biology.
I bet you were. Oh my Lord have mercy.
I learned anatomy. So anyway.
But you learned Mexican anatomy, that's the difference. Exactly. There are probably more parts. I forgot my daughter's looking at it.
She's enjoying.
Oh my God.
And so anyways, so needless to say, I did not do well in biology class.
No, not at all.
And so anyway,
Oh, shoot.
so the
Okay.
story of this is that
I got it.
now
Thank you. I got it.
I have to make up for those classes.
So he's still gonna be naked eating grapes?
Oh my God, that reminds me of a story.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
But
side
stay
note.
on track, because I want to hear
know,
this.
Okay, but this is funnier.
Okay.
Oh yes, I went back to school. It's great. Okay,
Okay.
anyway. So our anniversary was 2 weeks ago, right?
Oh, did I miss it?
You missed it, but that's okay.
Happy
my friend.
anniversary. It's in
Thank you, my
June.
friend.
That's right. I was busy with COVID.
I know,
Doing
I get
nothing.
it. I get you.
Oh my God, my friend.
June
Sorry.
15th, anniversary, 24 years, right? Happens to be a Monday, and
Oh
now
my-
the whole thing. Yeah, 24. You're gonna be 24,
24.
this
Okay.
year as well,
Okay. Because the
It's
25th
coming.
we're gonna celebrate big.
We should.
Yes.
Oh my God, we
Absolutely.
should do like a duel.
In September.
We should have a double
Yes.
wedding.
Yes. Kenneth will marry Armando, and I'll marry you.
As we always said. Oh my
Hey,
God, that's
pride,
so
but we're not. Okay,
Yeah.
not it.
so, okay, anniversary. But they did this Zoom, like now with his friends because of this whole COVID-19. It's brought people together.
Right.
So every week they get together with Zoom to get together with their friends from Mexico and talk.
Aw.
They decided to do this Monday, the day of our anniversary. Which
Okay.
I'm like, you know what, it's cool, whatever. We
Yeah.
had an early dinner, celebrate, haha, nice
Yeah.
time, wonderful. Okay, thank you very much. So he goes into our room, which I had planned something like this, but it
Yeah.
was better because I thought he was going to sit in the front part of the house, but this worked out better.
Oh God.
So he sits on our bed with his phone, and he's Zooming his friends, right?
Oh my God.
So I walk into the room.
Ya. Sé lo que vas. Sé lo que vas.
I know. I walk into the room, and he's like, "Hey, you want to say hi to my friends?" And I said, "No." And I start taking my clothes off.
No. Oh God.
I'm serious.
No.
Yes.
Please tell me the camera was the right way.
Well, yeah, no. And here's Armando. Look at this. Oh my God. And I got, like, I came into this world.
Birthday
Birthday
suit.
suit.
But the camera wasn't like
No,
facing you.
No,
Can you?
nada.
Did
he
you
might
not?
have fell. Oh.
No, because sometimes you can turn it.
No, I think Tony
Oh.
didn't get nervous.
Oh.
So he was like this, and he just kept doing this and this, like, oh my God. And I started doing like a whole hustler kind of dance on him.
Oh.
Yeah, honey, I'm like this. I
This is
go,
not called. Wait.
What?
Let's be transparent.
what?
Stripper.
Stripper.
Hustler is the
Hustler.
movie.
Yeah, but okay, I went stripper. Because you know, I think I'm J-Lo. Anyway,
Yeah.
so.
Don't we all, baby?
I know, right? And I start dancing for him, and
Aww.
so I get on the bed, and I'm
Oh
like
my God, you have
this
so
and
much
whatever.
damn energy.
And he's like this. And then his friends go, uy, los ojos de Armando le están bailando. Armando's eyes are dancing. So what do?
He didn't hang up?
Because it was all in seconds,
Oh
you know?
my God.
So I grab him like this, like he has the phone like this.
Uh-huh.
And so I go like this, and I take his shirt off. I take his shirt off.
He's still on Zoom.
He's
The
like
whole
this.
time he's on
Yeah,
Zoom.
but, you know, man.
Yeah,
Ooh,
they can't
this is-
multitask.
Yeah.
I mean, ours can. I don't want any hate mail from -1 person. But that's another topic.
That's another topic. So I take his shirt off, and then his friend's like, "Oh my God, Armando!" At this point, Armando is red like a shrimp,
Oh
and
my
he is
God.
sweating.
You know, he's not saying anything to you?
He's like, "Flaca," and then I start massaging his face, and his friends say, "You better hang up and enjoy your anniversary."
Absolutely.
And he goes, "See you later, bye." And he hangs
Oh,
up.
I love that.
Yes, and then I said, "Okay," and I got dressed.
I wish I could give you a high five. I was gonna say, sign motherfucker.
And then I went, sign!
I was doing that for your friends. I knew that was coming. I
But
love
true
that.
story, did that. That was my anniversary gift.
Oh, well, it was your anniversary tease.
Because you know what?
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh my God, I still got it.
Absolutely, we still got
You
it.
know what I mean? Like with him.
You know what? And I think it's. I mean, we're just not gonna go straight into sex right now because my daughter's here. But I think that a lot of the women that walk into the store, they will say, "Oh, I don't have anywhere to go to. I don't want." Like I'll say, "Oh my God, that dress will look great on you," or they'll pick out a dress. I'm like, "That would be amazing on you." And you know me, I'm very honest. No, I do. The other day someone came in, and she's like, "What do you think about this dress?" I said, "Well, I think it's a little long. You would have to get it tailored. But if it's just gonna sit in your closet, there's no point on getting it." And my husband, the first time he heard me saying that, he's like, "Babe, why are you doing? Like, you're cutting your sales." And he's the most honest person around.
Yeah.
And I said, it's that I don't want someone to leave and then
Mhm.
be like, why did this woman make me buy a dress that I'm
Mhm.
never gonna wear, and then not
Right.
come back? So,
I agree.
where was I going with that?
I don't know.
wait, mental note.
What?
The dress,
What?
Armando. Oh, they don't know where to wear something to. I have nowhere to go. You know, make an event at your house. During this whole coronavirus with the kids, we've had like dress up night or Italian night,
Yes.
and just like a fashion night. We don't do that all the time. We've never done that in 5 years, but because of the timing,
Yeah, it brings
so
different things out.
make things
Yeah,
make things
spicy.
up. Absolutely. And I think people sometimes are shy to look good.
You think so?
Absolutely. I think not shy to look good, and that maybe that didn't come out right, but yeah, they just
They
don't
don't want
want
to know They don't want to be noticed.
take someone in the room, for instance. My daughter. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she is.
She is absolutely. She's what you call
She's
the fun
exotic.
size.
She's exotic.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as she does her hair, puts a little bit of eye makeup, puts some cute jeans and a crop top,
Yeah, for sure.
everybody's like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
we've been looking like shit for all the time, and all of a sudden you're looking gorgeous. But I think, damn, we're gonna have to edit that snore.
No, I thought that was great, by the way.
Oh, it's very
It's the
very
real- it's the
natural.
real me.
Your mom's gonna be like, Patricia, Patricia, what are you doing? Eating on camera. Wait, you're loose when you take off your shoes.
I haven't though. Okay.
So anyway,
No.
What?
Because these shoes add like 5 inches to me.
those are cute actually. I don't think I would wear them, but because I would fall. I don't have that kind of balance. But I think people are and shy might not be the word, but they don't want
They
to dress.
want to be noticed.
I don't
know why.
I don't know why either. I have seen some of the most beautiful girls walk in here.
Masks, man.
Huh?
These masks.
Yeah, no, these masks, you're gonna have to go. We might have to get like a little shield, acrylic shield.
You think?
Oh yeah, because I don't know how much longer I can do this mask.
It's happening.
I mean, it's very hard to eat for sure.
For real. But yes, some women, they don't, and I don't know why it is, but women, we all have our beauty.
Absolutely.
It can be our eyes, our lips, our hair,
our mind.
our minds, or anything. It's who we are.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid to show it. Don't be afraid to enhance it. That's
How
what
do
I
you
say.
how do you suggest enhancing it?
Well,
On
first of all,
on the cheek.
on the cheap,
Mm-hmm.
be you,
Mhm.
celebrate you
Mhm.
by smiling. I think smiling is very important.
Mm-hmm.
My mom tells me to smile all the time, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't smile enough.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you that.
I know. Remember you told me?
Mm-hmm. And what did I think it was for?
Because I was mourning the death of my son.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, it's because I have wrinkles around my eyes.
I could have really physically hurt you when you said that.
Right.
Because all these years I was thinking, oh my God.
No, it wasn't that. It's more superficial.
Yeah, and I'm like, really?
It's the wrinkles.
You
But
look
now I
gorgeous.
smile.
Well,
You know what's the irony of that?
what?
So, my mom has told me all the time, smile. When
Mm.
you walk into a place, smile. I'm like,
Why?
okay.
What is her philosophy
Because
behind
you
that?
look more approachable.
Okay.
Because you
Something
just,
must have happened. Somebody must have told her something.
I guess, I don't know. Or maybe she would see my Gucci face or something as
Yeah.
I was younger.
Yeah.
And she's like, smile, you look more approachable, you look prettier.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you shine when you smile, right? And now the irony is that when my son looks out to go to work, I say to him, smile. Well, you look handsome when you smile. Because he doesn't smile. Isn't that
But
the
do you think
irony?
he's listening? You're not handsome when you don't smile?
I don't know if he's not.
I mean, do you? Did you take
no,
that?
I wouldn't. I know. I say it because he's very about his how handsome he is.
Mhm.
I mean,
He's a handsome guy.
I hit him with that, and I go, you have dimples, Papa. You gotta show off those dimples.
And what does he say? Does he say, "Okay, Mom"?
So he does this. Okay, Mom. But you
With
know.
the eye roll?
Oh yes. Okay, Mom. But I know he likes it.
Mm-hmm. No?
You know, and he'll remember that.
And he'll tell his kid.
Exactly.
And that's something that there's no problem passing that down.
No.
That's positive affirmation. There is
Mhm,
nothing wrong
mhm.
with telling your child smile.
You have to smile.
You know, and I think that believe it or not, I lacked a lot of confidence when I was younger.
I would
And-
have never, ever guessed that.
Oh
From
my
you.
God, yes.
Ever, Loretta. I've known you since you were 11. I would have never guessed that from you.
Well, just the name Lorett was hard to
Really?
maneuver. Absolutely, Lorett, Laura, Loretta, Lorraine, Laurie. And it's, for me, I would never correct anyone. That's why for me now, when someone says Loretta, I say no, it's Lorett. It's like Loretta without the A. You know, like Loretta Lynn. Like I make it a point to
I've
let
seen
them
you
know.
do that, yeah.
And I feel that
Never
one of
know.
the big reasons that, and then maybe we can wrap this up with the whole, when we're talking about Black Lives Matter and what we posted in the sticker,
Mhm.
is when this happened and it started kind of going mini viral, if you will,
Mm.
I was like, man, I have a voice. And I didn't have a voice before. I felt like because of what I went through as a child, and I had an incredible childhood, I had incredible parents, but I had, you know, a couple of things that happened to me, as some children, you know, go through, you know, abuse or what have you.
Mm.
I felt for many years that I was voiceless because that happened to me. And I feel like now it's like an unleashed tiger. You know what I mean? Like, I have a voice. I'm going to stand up for people. I'm going to stand up for my children. I'm going to stand up for my friends. I'm going to stand up for myself. And maybe it is because of what I went through. I feel, you know, now as a woman, I know no one can hurt me
Mm.
physically in that way,
Yeah,
you know?
yes.
And some people, by God's grace alone, I think I was able to turn that negativity
Into positive.
into positive. Because some
That's
people
the
deal with
beauty.
it all their life,
That's the beauty.
and
To turn whatever happens to you into a positive.
and they turn to drugs. I mean, I
Yeah.
suffer from anxiety, and they turn to drugs, or they turn to alcoholism, or, you know, I turned it into like, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Under my watch, there's no way I want to let that happen. I'm not saying I'm a vigilante and I'm gonna go out and, you know, I mean, I don't have that kind of time.
You're not Batman.
No.
Dang it.
But I
Vigilante.
think for me, from what I've analyzed it, I think it stems from, you know, being abused when I was a child, and sexually abused when I was a child, and
By a
believing
family
that
member, no?
by a family member, and being just believing what he said about don't say anything, and being, oh shoot, I can't say anything. And so for many years I lacked that confidence, and
I speak up for yourself because you were already, yeah. that's
and
tough.
so I think that I don't know what the pinnacle of where my confidence just kind of sparked. I'm pretty sure it was right around the time I either married Kenneth or became a mother.
I agree.
But it was just something that I don't think anyone should go through. But if you do, there's hope in that. That can open up so many other things for you.
Mhm.
You don't have to be, you know, thinking that you did anything wrong or that that person has that power over you anymore. If you're going through it now, it needs to stop. If you went through it, the agony and the pain needs to stop. And use that for better good. I would always tell family members that I could spot somebody, a child that was likely to get sexually
Really?
abused. Absolutely. And, you know, the ones that were more naive, the ones that were quieter, the ones that were shy, they're the target. That's who I was. You're not gonna go to someone like Luke.
Yeah, you know they're gonna. Yeah, I see that.
That's
but
not gonna happen. And it happened under my mom's nose, and my mom was an incredible mother.
Yes, she was.
Always around
She was on
us.
top of everything. She was around you guys all the time, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it was just a matter of a few moments. And not to, dwell on that negativity, but you can take that little girl voice that you have inside and bring it out with a big roar and stand up for what you believe in. And I think that's what, at the end of the day, pushes me to, speak up for the things that I've spoken up in life. I
you
think that's so
definitely
important.
speak up. I mean,
What's to lose? Tell me,
I know,
what
and you know
is
what,
to
but I
lose?
also, and you know what? But I have to tell you, from the time that I started coming more to the store
Mm-hmm.
and spending, because before the store, I would always say that Lorett was like calling the president.
Which one?
So true.
Oh, calling the president.
Calling the president. It's like, is she gonna answer?
So true.
And if she does
What?
answer, you better get her attention in the next 2 seconds, because if not, she'll let you go.
Only because
You're busy. You've got
not only that, my phones usually weren't charged.
Whatever, So, but I've always known you as a very outspoken, strong, like you know what you want person. You just have direction in your own self. That's how I always seen you.
But I
And
mean, it
you don't
mirrors you.
and
It
don't
mirrors you.
apologize, and you don't apologize for anything.
No, you know what I
And
say
you
about
don't-
apologize? You know what I tell my children about apologies? I don't want to hear it. Just don't do it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
For real.
yeah.
Because of why? You're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
So then what?
Yeah.
I get it.
Worst word in the world.
Exactly. But here's the thing. I learned from that, and there's been lots of changes in my life because
amen,
I'm
sister.
like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't dive,
Mm-hmm.
and that is fine too.
Mm-hmm.
And we can
Absolutely.
move on from that. No, and that's it.
Well, I think as people get to, if they decide to listen and they get to know, our experiences, and did I just say experiences?
Yeah, that's what you did
Okay.
say.
Oh.
Because they're multiple.
Anyway, I think they'll find out that you are a mirror, and honey, you shine brighter than me, that's for sure.
Oh no, my friend.
So,
I take my fry.
eat your fry, you heifer.
I love fries.
You heifer.
Well, cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers to you. I do
Oh.
want to end with something.
And
A fashion hack, real quick.
ooh,
You know those harvest dresses that are in? Super adorable, right? Super adorable. But I swear to you, If I-
what are harvest
Oh, God.
dresses?
it's like the cute, and then it's layered, and then it's layered again, and layered. It's like sewed in 3 different places.
Oh,
Super cute
yes,
dresses.
like moo-moos, but a little.
A little
Some-
classy, a little trendy.
Got it.
Some are adorable. Some women rock them.
Mm.
But I went to a store the other day, and I swear I saw somebody from Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, no way.
And I said,
No, it's
no,
too much.
girl.
It's too much. No.
No, girl. I mean, you wear what you want. We're all about do you. But there's a limit, hermana. There is a limit. And Little House on the Prairie
It's the limit.
is bringing us back.
So did you go?
Ay, Dios mío. Wow, mija. ¿Qué tela es eso? So, question of the day for our Dibbers
Got it.
and our listeners. We call our Dibbers our shoppers. So, we thought of, what is your biggest fear about COVID? So maybe they can write them in. You guys let us know what you think. And we want to listen to what their biggest fears on COVID are.
Comment below.
That was such on cue.
God, I've always wanted to say that.
Comment below.
Comment below,
Like the little like.
please.
What else? What is it
What
there
is
though?
else there?
Subscribe.
And subscribe.
And subscribe.
Ching ching.
We don't have a closing, but actually we do have a closing.
We do.
Thank you for watching, and
Remember, God loves you.
thanks guys. Bye.
Bye.